Welcome.
Thank you, Johan.
Here's the clicker.
Excellent. Well, thank you. Oops, got to go that way. All right, so what the real title of my presentation is about how plant-based foods can help replace animal agriculture. And we have heard a good amount, if I can get this going. Hey, okay, so this is the Good Food Institute, of which I am a part. It was founded by Bruce Friedrich over there on the left. It is an organization, it's a charitable organization devoted to helping both clean meat and plant-based meat accelerate in the marketplace. So we kind of consider ourselves a catalyst to make this market grow. Oops. So how do we move the world away from eating more meat? And I think in order to answer that question, we have to understand why people shop the way they do, why people purchase meat, why people eat meat. The process of going out and selecting the food you want is not a rational process. We think it is, we convince ourselves that it is afterward, but the reality is we go up and we say, hey, look at this. That looks good. I think I'll put it in my shopping cart. It's a system one activity. That means it is very quick, very easy, not very thoughtful. Rational thought over that system two thinking comes later, and it's rationalization. We say, oh, we bought this because it was healthy, it's good for us, or it tastes great, whatever it might be. We think of that after we have already made the purchase. So there are two drivers for why people eat meat. One is they say, I want protein. They think protein is healthy. I know I need protein. Meat has lots of protein. I'm going to get some meat. But the other is taste. And the factor here that just absolutely blew my mind, 44% of people who tried to reduce the amount of meat they ate quit. They gave up on it because meat tastes too good. It was all about that taste. Almost half of the people who were trying to reduce their meat consumption gave up on that because it tasted too good. So the solution to getting people to eat less meat is not going to be telling them how healthy it is, how much better for the environment it is, how much less animal suffering it causes. That will not work. That's all on that rational side of the thinking brain. What we need to do is make things that are low price, they taste great, and they're convenient. That is how food choices are made. And once we bring those three things together, if the animation goes, there we go. That is where we will have people just naturally buying these products. They won't think about it. It's not going to be an ethical decision. It's not going to be a rational decision. It's not going to be something they think about at all. It's going to be the right choice because it's the easy choice. It's the default choice. It tastes good, it's low price, and it's easy to find. Now, the good thing is the future of protein, which we've talked about clean meat, and GFI, Good Food Institute, is half devoted to clean meat, so please don't take this as berating clean meat. We love clean meat. We are excited for clean meat. I can't wait to eat lots of clean meat. But there is also a solution that is present now, and that is plant-based proteins. Proteins can come from a wide variety of sources: nuts, legumes, grains, mushrooms, algae, you name it. There's a lot of different sources out there. In fact, less than 10% of all the potential plant protein sources have actually been explored so far in the production of trying to produce plant-based meats. Now, the rise of plant-based milks is very exciting for us at GFI. Plant-based milks used to be the kind of things that you would see on the bottom shelf in some remote part of a grocery store, and occasionally somebody would buy it. But now it's up to 10% market share in the US at least. That 10%, if you took plant-based meats and you could make them 10% of the overall meat market, over 1 billion animal lives would be spared. Over 1 billion. This is a huge opportunity for us. If we can make plant-based meats taste good, priced right, and convenient, the same way plant-based milks have been done, this could be an absolutely enormous impact for the world. Oops, how do we go back? So there are some great technological advances going on with plant-based meats. I know these are US products, so I don't know if anybody's had a chance to taste them. One over on the left, the Beyond Burger, is available in grocery stores. It is a combination of pea protein, wheat protein, it's got some potato starch, and I have cooked this for my hardcore carnivore son. Didn't tell him what it was, fed it to him. He asked for seconds, and then I said, how good was that burger? Dad, it was great. Dad, that was a really good burger. Did you know it was made out of vegetables? Dad, what'd you do to me? No, he didn't say that. He actually asked for more. He said, you can get that again. Because now I don't have to tell them, you should eat more plant-based stuff. It was that good. It is also convenient in that it is shelved right next to the lean ground beef at grocery stores. So people don't have to go searching for it. They don't have to find that weird shelf somewhere where that special food is housed. It's right there where people can get to it. The Impossible Burger, that's sold through restaurant chains. The Impossible Burger took a huge technological leap when they incorporated the heme, H-E-M-E, heme protein into it. They did research into what makes meat taste so good. And one of the things they found was this heme protein is a particular thing that you can find in meat that makes people say, wow, I like that. So they found a plant-based source for this heme protein, put it into their burgers, and now people are flocking to restaurants and ordering the Impossible Burger because it tastes good. It's priced right. It's at their restaurant where they can get it. Taste, price, and convenience. I've seen products here in some of the grocery stores that are also plant-based. The great thing is these products now taste good. It used to be in the 70s when you'd have like a veggie burger or a bean burger. It was just kind of stuff pressed together. And if you were really committed to being a vegetarian, it was okay. It was good sustenance, but it wasn't the kind of thing that people would flock to the grocery store for. Now, we are getting to that point, we're getting to that technological point where it does taste good, it is priced right, and it is convenient, and it will become the default choice. The kind of thing that you go to the grocery store, you don't have to think about, you don't have to remind yourself of the health benefits, the ethical benefits, anything like that. You just pick it up because you like it. That is where the revolution is going to take place. We still have a bit of a price gap right now with plant-based products versus meat products. The factory farming system is incredibly efficient at producing meats at low cost. All other things aside, not trying to argue for it, but it is, in fact, incredibly efficient. We are, however, starting to make that progress in all, it's hard to read, I apologize, but it is a variety of countries showing that price gap is closing. And as that price gap closes, again, taste, price, and convenience are the three things. That price point comes down and it's competitive with lean meats. It will be, again, the default choice. Convenience, as I mentioned, that Beyond Burger in the US is shelved right there next to the lean meats. Everybody, whether you are vegetarian or whether you are a hardcore carnivore like my son, you will see it and you will pick it up and you will look at it and you will try it. That is where the convenience piece comes in. And one of the more exciting things about this for us at the Good Food Institute is that we are seeing the big meat companies are embracing this. They are not trying to fight it. They are not trying to say, we are not going to let plant-based foods into the market. Tyson Foods, which is the largest meat producer in the United States, has invested twice in the Beyond Company, producing Beyond Meat. They don't just do burgers, they do chicken, they do meatballs, they do a wide variety of plant-based meat products. And Tyson has invested twice in them, owns a significant stake in their success. That means they have the support, rather than the resistance, of the organizations that are really going to help make this a transformation in the world. A Lux Research study was doing some forecasting on where plant-based products will be and what share of the market they take. And their forecast is within 30 years, 1/3 of the protein market, that meat market, is going to be plant-based products. Now, why is that? I mentioned that meat production is pretty darn efficient. It's pretty much at its limit. And yet demand for protein is going up. The population is going up. So when you have demand going up per person and the number of people going up, that's a huge growth in demand for protein that meat simply will not be able to deliver. And that's where the plant-based products will come in. Now, at GFI, we like this graph. It's a good graph. But we actually think that over time, that blue part, that is the meat, is actually going to decline, replaced by both clean meat and plant-based meats. And then in the future, we will have that graph be flipped, maybe. Now, how is GFI trying to help? This is a chart, a mind map of where we see open spaces in the plant-based market. We have a mind map like this as well for clean meats. What we are going out and we're trying to do is identify where these white space opportunities are, where there are gaps in the marketplace, where there are gaps in technology, and we are actively going out and recruiting entrepreneurs, recruiting researchers in academia as well as in business, and we're trying to help them with scientific help, with financial support, with networking, and we're just acting as that catalyst to make this transformation happen faster than it would otherwise. And with that, if you have any questions about this, clean meat, or anything that the Good Food Institute is doing, please feel free to contact me or catch me at any of the networking sessions today. I would absolutely love to talk to anyone about these products. Thank you.